Whose wedding?
I can't talk about it live.
Okay. Or are we live now?
Yeah. We just clicked over to live.
I just realized I should probably pull up Twitch, huh?
Yeah, dog.
So that's my bet. So just kind of going.
Whoa. Great. Copyright strike right off the bat.
Not yet.
Whatever, dude. That was copyrighted. Oh, God, that was freaking copyrighted. Can't believe it. Here goes all our money.
I'm gonna mute me real quick.
All right.
Oh, boy.
You're not muted.
All right, I'm back.
Oh. Fantastic.
Chat.
There you go. Okay. I guess I'm gonna play the music. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done any of this.
It's been such a long time. Think I should get going, yeah.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba.
Oh,
Oh, great. Now we're copyright struck. Great.
I don't feel like you have enough Boston on Rock Band.
I have that song specifically.
We like never play it.
Well, it just never comes up because we do random shuffle. Okay, I'm playing.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Hey! Hello, everyone.
Oh, this is gonna be a great podcast.
Oh, yeah, I was like, I usually cue you in, and then I was like, oh, I'll do the intro. Oh no, that's you. Welcome, everyone.
Yes. Hello.
I'm not starting that over because this is the way we roll.
Yeah. How are you, Jesse?
I'm doing fan-diddly-tastic. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm choking a little bit, so I'm coughing. So, but I'm
Well,
okay.
I got a little teared up when I was laughing there, so I think my eyes are probably a little bit red.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're all right. Look.
Yeah.
Whoa, are you drinking anything?
Me? Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Jesse, I'm drinking Early Times Bourbon Whiskey, 100 proof,
Wow.
out of my meat stick mug.
Meat stick.
Yeah, it's a fish song, and it comes with a dance. Jesse, look. It's got a dance.
That's how you do the meat stick dance?
Yeah.
Shocks my brain? What's it say?
Whoa, whoa, shocks my brain. Whoa, whoa, shocks my brain.
Huh. Great.
So Emily hates that song. She hates it. She hates Meat Stick, and I don't know why. Like, it's a great song, but at one point they just start speaking Japanese or whatever in it. They do a little line where it's Japanese, and she wants it to be so offensive, but it's not. But it's like it's very jam. So I'm like, so I got a Meat Stick shirt, and I was on Etsy, and I got a Meat Stick mug, and I was like, this is gonna be your mug, Em, and I totally took it because now it's my bourbon drinking mug.
Because she doesn't use it, I assume. It's because she doesn't use it.
No, she wouldn't.
There's a couple of songs that I can think of that have Asian languages in them. I can't say Japanese for sure because I don't know if it's Japanese, but like Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult is one that comes to mind. There's like a little snippet in there where there's like a newscaster saying something about Godzilla. Oh, there he is. There's Jump Step.
Hey, Jump Step. What up?
Wow.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Whoa.
What are you drinking there, buddy?
I'm drinking Ecto Coolest by Barntown Brewing. It's green like Ecto Cooler. Oh, I wish you could see from the other side.
I can see the green. That's cool, man.
Just a second. No, that didn't work.
Nope, can't even see through it.
But you can see flashes. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. But it's very delicious. It's 8.5%. It's a blue raspberry sour. And yes, I didn't stutter. It's an 8.5% sour.
It's a pretty sweet sour, man. I'm not, but it is nice. But that's a pretty stout sour.
Yeah. Here we go.
Whoa, there you go. That
looks
cool.
That looks straight out the movie. Oh, go! Oh, sorry. Oh, God! Oh, sorry. I should put an epilepsy warning up before this episode. Or a blinding light, I guess.
Yeah. Be like, Manfred said it best.
There's a Stalanga. There he is. Already coming out with the offensive stuff.
Is it?
We know him, we love him. You know what that line is from? It's you know what it is?
I've been trying to figure it. I've heard the automobile.
It's Long Duck Dong from 16 Candles, I believe. Which I used to think was very funny, and then I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's super offensive.
That's pretty offensive.
Yeah.
But technically, that line isn't done by him. Right? It's by his dad. Brian! There's a wild Brian sighting. Brian, excuse me.
Nope.
She ran out the door.
Yeah.
Nick said hi.
Hi.
And waved.
Hi.
Wow. She goes back into her native home. They come out about once a year. 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh. My hair is fucking out of control.
Who's out of control?
My hair, it's this.
Could I have her number? Get it?
All right. We got an exciting show this evening.
Do we?
I got some trade stuff to talk about, and we're doing Prejacks, dog.
Oh, yes. It is very exciting. I almost completely forgot. So, here's what happened to me when I was doing my notes. I got done with the Prejacks, which is very exciting. And we still don't have a theme song for Prejacks, or the Jacks in general, which is a crime. But then I started going into the news. I'm like, there's not that much news. I wrote like a couple things about quarterback battles that we could get into if we wanted to. But then I just saw something on COVID, and I went into COVID, and I have like tons of COVID material. And I'm like, I didn't even want to get into COVID. Like, I just don't want to even get into it. But it's like all that there is out there. So I'm glad, Nick, that you have some trade news, and I would like to talk about that.
Yeah, I just sent you a Zoom message because I don't want to ruin it for people. I'm trying to think of the song, but let's just do that, and then we'll sing it and put a bunch of like beats behind it, and then we'll change it for each jack. You know which one it is? Yes, that one. Yeah. Wow, that's how good I am with music. With music today, anyway. I was trying to. I like came up with the song. I was like, let's do this, and it was a song within the last 15 years, and I could not remember the title of it. Probably because the Grateful Dead had never sang it.
Well, that to be fair, to be 100% fair, I think it's. Well, I don't want to say it, but.
I think you're right.
But
No.
it's.
That one.
Oh, but isn't the guy that I said the one who actually
Yeah.
sings that part?
Yeah, it's the group that I sent and the
Yeah.
featuring. Yeah, it's a combined thing. So
Okay.
like we could totally let's just get really drunk and make a fucking music video.
I've been thinking about that, but we'll take that offline. Okay, so
Getting really drunk or making a music video.
no, that's happening. Like the first part's happening. The second part is what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about this stuff for years. I got ideas. It's fine.
I gotta check to see when my first meeting is tomorrow morning. Not all of us get to work from home.
I don't. I have to go into the office tomorrow.
Oh shit! And I've got an 8 a.m. meeting.
I have to be in the office at 7 a.m. So that means I have to get up, get showered, and drive into work and be there at my desk by 7 a.m.
It sucks. Are you biking?
No. I mean, it doesn't save me any time.
Oh, do you see what Stelling
Yeah, I was just going to say, we need to get into that stuff. Jumpstep said I'm going to be glowing later, which could be. He also said, am I the only one watching Hard Knocks? And no, you're not, because I'm watching Hard Knocks. And it's fantastic so far.
I've been, Jumpstep, I've already griped about this to Jesse and Mike and another buddy of mine who's asked me, have you watched Hard Knocks? Because apparently everybody decided yesterday to ask me if I've watched Hard Knocks yet.
Yeah, but have you?
No, like, I want to watch Hard Knocks. But, like, so with work, whenever I used to watch my shows, I'd watch them over the lunch hour. But now, since I am a fucking working lead, I'm so busy, I maybe get 30 minutes for a lunch break. And because now I'm back on site, I have to fucking try to find food that's $15 goddamn dollars. And I have to try to warm that up. And if I bring my own food, I have to try to fight 40 fucking people off for a fucking microwave in a fucking shared office where no one's fucking sanitary. And then I have to use a fucking fridge that's gross and fucking smelly and fucking dirty and it's fucking disgusting.
Because there's one fridge for like 80 people.
Yes, and there's also one shared toilet. There's one shared water and ice dispenser that has not been producing ice for multiple days, and the water is lukewarm. It's like we're part of a torture social experiment, and they're just wondering who's gonna fucking snap first.
The funny part about that whole situation with the ice machine is that I remember that thing, even when I worked in that same office, I remember that thing going down constantly. It was always down. It was constantly not working.
Yeah. It's still not working. It's just no one services it anymore. But but because of that, so I don't get to watch the TV shows over lunch, and then I come home. I usually work out, take care of the dogs, make dinner, and then by the time that's done, I usually just watch something with someone in the household, and I don't get a chance to watch Hard Knocks. So it's coming. It's gonna happen. Jesse's getting ready to enter the poker championship. All right, see you, Jumpstep.
Oh, later, buddy. Have a good night at work, and we'll high five on our way to work when you're on your way home in the morning. I did this because I looked at myself in the thing, and it looked like I'm a dead person. I look like a dead person.
Really? I couldn't tell that.
I look like a god dang dead person. And now,
Just change the lighting.
I can't do that. I don't know how. So I'm just gonna wear these sunglasses.
Hey, what is that? What?
It's right here.
Oh, yeah. It looks like someone punched you in the face.
I think it's just because I was doing one of these numbers because I was super tired earlier.
Oh, and I see you're wearing your contacts.
Yeah. Well, I wore them last night because of volleyball.
Yeah.
And I tried it out today. It was fine.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so Stalinga
Yeah, thank you.
says he's watching 50 first dates. By the way, it's not 50 first dates.
Wait.
Whoa, that just blew my mind.
Yeah, wait. Wow.
Oh my god.
Fantastic. I have to see it. I think we both had to see it typed out, Jesse.
Well, the name of it is 50, and then the word first, and then dates. But like the way he did it, he just put it together. Fuck it. Same thing. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's just.
It's the same goddamn thing. Did you do that on purpose? There's no way you did that on purpose. You didn't do that on purpose, did you? 50 first dates.
Like,
Oh my god.
The most simplest. It's so simple. Super funny and like really smart.
Yeah, it's so smart. And like it, I was taken aback. Oh, by the way, the name of it is 50 First Dates, not 50 First Dates. Oh god, that's killing me.
My fucking face hurts from smiling. We've got it. We should have put an F-bomb counter on this thing. I think I've already let like 28 go.
By the way, for those of you who are just watching at home, wondering what the hell's going on, or listening, the listeners, Stalinga just said he's watching 50 First Dates, but he spelled it 51ST dates, and it blew my damn mind. Good Lord. I was crying. Oh, second, I keep wiping my face. That's what's going on. I'm crying, and I keep wiping my face, and it looks more dead. All right, let's rein this in.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about some football trades.
Do it.
So,
I want to hear it.
I found NFL.com has all the trades that have happened for each month. So like, I can go to January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, whatever.
Okay.
So we haven't podcasted since June.
You want to start there and go through it?
Well, June, the only trade that happened was the Titans acquired Julio Jones from the Falcons.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty big one.
July, there were two notable trades. The Texans traded Randall Cobb to the Packers, and because Aaron Rodgers is a big fat baby, and the Bears traded Anthony Miller to the Texans.
Oh, I want to stop here for a second. Because we didn't talk about Aaron Rodgers at all. Like, this whole thing that's happened with Aaron Rodgers, we haven't put our 2 cents in at all. So, here's my take, if you want to know.
No, I'm eagerly excited, waiting.
It's not that big a deal. It's just that part of me always knew that he was coming back. One, because of his of how big of an ego he has, and he wouldn't allow like someone to take his spot and like sit out. There's just no way. And it's the second part is because that would work out too well for the Vikings. The Vikings were like the team that was going to take the NFC North if Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back. So of course he's going to come back.
Yeah. I feel like it was like a publicity stunt kind of thing because he got to host Jeopardy.
Yeah.
And all that shit.
Got married.
He like.
Oh wait, no, he didn't get married, right? Or did he get married? He got announced to Shailene Woodley, who I hear doesn't shower.
His whole vacation. What?
Yeah, she's like, okay, so I got stuck in one of those clickbaity things that said like celebrities that other people can't stand to work with, and she was on that list, and apparently she was on that list because she doesn't like believe in regularly like showering and.
That's been a thing recently with actors, and Aaron Rodgers looks like he doesn't shower very often.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like he was just in the news all over the place, and then yeah, like you said, like of course he was gonna go back. His ego wasn't gonna let him sit out here because every other player that's ever sat out here has come back and has not been the same player, and people forget about him because they don't play throughout the entire year. And then like I texted you guys this thing, but fucking Bleach Report tweeted out this thing like. MVP doing MVP things, and it's just Aaron Rodgers throwing a ball 40 yards into a net. They're like, okay, congratulations. He can do his job. I don't know. I don't get it. I did tell them that I think the Tom Brady did you see that video of Tom Brady throwing the football into the like pitching machine? And then,
that's fake.
Is it? No.
Yeah, because first of all.
I don't think it was fake.
Well, I don't think. I was reading some comments, and some people were like, pitching machines don't work that way. Like, I don't think it would have ever even entered in, because the reverse, like, the thing would have had to stop and reverse and then come back out again. I think that was not real.
But I saw no, like, changes in the video. There wasn't any, like, flips. The camera doesn't really move.
Yeah, but the fact that the camera doesn't really move makes it easier to edit.
But not like not the ball move. I don't know. I'd be curious. The fact that so many people retweeted it and like notable people were talking about it and like ESPN and shit makes me think that it was real. And it's also Tom Brady. Fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I don't know. When someone said it wasn't real, I just like went and looked at it again, and I'm like, man, that's such a. First of all, it just seems improbable for anybody, like pro football player, anybody. Tom Brady, I don't care, but like it just seems so.
Now, if those balls are deflated, then they're going to enter a little bit. They're going to have a little bit more space. I was making a Deflategate.
Deflategate joke, yeah. I don't know.
Execute it very well,
but like to be honest, like also, Tom Brady does notoriously have a lot of content that he kind of puts out there that's like digital, because he's got a whole team working for him.
Oh yeah. For
that stuff. So if it wasn't real, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and I don't think it is personally, but like I could. I just like when someone said like pitching machines don't really work that way, or the ball throwing machines don't really work that way. I'm like, and I started to think about it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, because they, how. So let's just say, right, that they shoot a ball out at what do you think? How many miles an hour?
50.
Because it was coming back to him just as fast as he put it in there.
Yeah.
But in order to stop those wheels from turning that fast for them to, like, spit them back out, don't you think he'd have to throw it even faster than that?
Oh, so, like, I wonder if the video is real, but then I bet that machine was, like, tampered with, slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, but it still spits it out back to him as fast as he puts it in there.
I don't know.
It just seems to me that like if you have a wheel spinning like this and it's a machine, right? It's not gonna like whatever.
You're getting sidetracked, Jesse.
You'd put it in there and it would just it'd hit the front and just go bring and fly out.
Well,
because it's turning the wrong way.
See what the internet say. Tom Brady video, football video, real?
And if we
real or fake?
If we learn anything, that it's always trust everything the internet has to tell you. I think that's what we've learned in the last year or so.
Yeah, man, there have been a bunch of websites and shit break it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There are videos. I'm doing a quick read through.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like it's a kind of a highly debated thing as far as I saw, but I saw only a very small thing, snippet of things.
Okay, so when Brady posted the video on Instagram, he tagged video director Ari Fararui, whatever, and creative agency Shadow Lion, a company that was founded with the goal of supporting Tom Brady off-field media efforts. Like
yeah. One of my favorite quotes, Jeff. Don't trust everything you. Oh no, Mike. What's up, Mike? Mike's in the house. He says, "Don't trust everything you read on the internet." That's a quote from Abe Lincoln.
So then the director, Farui, said, captioned the video on his Instagram by saying, "Haters will say it's fake," and then explained things muddied the waters further by crediting himself as the director and person in charge of visual effects. Shadowland is a producer and creative studio, Warm and Fuzzy TV with the CGI, so it must be fake. You're right.
Well, why would you credit yourself with some of those things if it wasn't fake? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Captain Illusion, whatever. I'm gonna explain what this video is. Tweets. Note the patch of the ground. Okay. Well, that's lame. I wanted that to be real.
I wanted it to be real as well, and I watched it a lot of times. I watched it like many, many times.
There's still people who can't really tell that it's like. So I guess there's still some speculation that it might be real, but this article makes it look like it's fake. That's disappointing, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, for every website that you find that says it's fake, you can probably find another one that says it's real.
Yeah.
Like I said, I personally think it's not real, but it doesn't mean it's.
Yeah, this was CNET, and like.
Oh, they know computer stuff.
That's the only reason. Uh,
They're
anyway,
computer people.
They are computer people. Hello, Michael.
Jeff asked if we like websites. I do like websites. I go to a website every once in a while. For pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a zit?
I
Gross. I'm a disgusting man.
No, I've got one right here, man. I'm guessing it's from. We both got them in the same spot. Let's just blame volleyball.
Yeah, there you go. Is that on my mask line? Is that mask knee?
Maybe.
So what? Continuing on with your draft. Trades.
So that was July. The Cobb stuff. August. There have been a decent amount in August. The Panthers traded Denzel Perryman to the Raiders.
Yep, that just happened.
The Ravens traded cornerback Sean Wade to the Patriots, which also just happened.
He was, and if I remember right, because I read that today, he was actually a 5th-round pick this year.
Yeah, I'm not fully sure, really. I didn't look at the specifics.
It said he was a 5th-round pick, and the way they worded it made it sound like it was a 5th-round pick this year. Sorry, I'm not looking at you because I'm pouring a beer. Aboosh, apple.
That's fine. I kind of hope we'll talk about something soon because I got to get some ice.
Oh, you want me to take over?
Well, yeah, I can go through. Do you have anything after the trades thing?
Fuck yeah, dude, man. I got so much shit. Oh, god damn, yo. You don't even know.
Yesterday, the Patriots traded Sony Michel to the Rams, which I kind of think is like a why not trade.
Didn't something just recently happen with the Rams running game? Did someone get injured? Injured?
Yeah.
Someone get injured?
I think someone got injured. Don't ask me who, because again, I've been a horrible football fan this year so far. All right, I'm going to blow through these because none of these are huge.
Oh, Darrell Henderson.
Oh, except one of them. So the Texans traded John Reed to the Seahawks, cornerback John Reed. The Packers traded quarterback Kadar Hallman to the Texans. The Panthers traded offensive tackle Greg Little to the Dolphins. This one I was not aware. The Packers traded Josh Jackson to the Giants. The Giants traded Isaac Yiadom to the Packers. Texans traded Keon Crossan, the defensive back, to the Giants, and the Jaguars traded Joe Schobert to the Steelers.
Ah, yes. Cam Akers was injured. And then I said Darrell Henderson, he got injured with like a thumb injury, so I don't think it's that good. But they just don't have enough depth. Here's something interesting. Do you know who Ito Smith is?
Yeah, he's now running back for the Vikings.
Yeah, he's a Viking. That seemed very strange to me.
Yeah, I think it was a good pickup, though. He's not a starter or whatever, but
yeah,
he'll be a good third stringer.
Here's my deal. We had Cook, obviously. And then we have, oh my god, I just had it. What? Oh my god, I'm killing myself here. Yeah, oh my god. Madison. And then our third down back has always been, or our third string back has always been Amir Abdullah, who's a solid veteran. Huh?
Is he still with you?
Yeah, he's still there. He's still there, and he does a lot of special teams work. So the Ito Smith thing really kind of confused me, to be honest. Then we had I was been watching preseason, and they have this kid named AJ Rose who's been doing, I thought, pretty good. And they just drafted that Kini Nwango, who was from Iowa State. He was like a kick returner, running back person. So I'm like, why'd they even sign him? He's a good pickup. He's a good player, but why'd they even sign him?
Just to hold on to him in case Cook inevitably gets injured.
I mean, it's not like you can stash him on the practice squad or something. I suppose you could do that with that rook.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have, Amir Abdullah or Ito Smith?
Oh, man.
Yeah, right? Because it's kind of like a,
I think probably...
Are they different? Are they different people?
I would say Amir Abdullah just because, well, god damn, I don't know. So Abdullah's a little bit more established. Ito Smith is like small.
Yeah, but he's one of those quick. He's like a who am I trying to think of? Like a Austin Eckler or a Garrett Sproles, like a
I think I'd go
shifty fella.
Ito Smith just because they're the same and he's younger.
Yeah, he is younger. Right. I think Amir Abdullah is pretty good in the passing game, but it's just like who's going to be your third stringer? How much action are they going to see if everything goes well? You know.
Yeah. All right. So Amir Abdullah is 28. Ito Smith.
25.
25. Good call.
You know. Oh, Stalinka said Teddy Bridgewater is Broncos starter. Holy smokes! Feel free to discuss when convenient. I will discuss it. I have a thing. If you want to go get more ice, I have a thing that we can do. Are you done with the trades thing?
Yes.
We can talk about quarterback battles.
Go for it.
No, I mean we have to talk about it, but you.
I believe in you.
Pressure's on. When. Oh boy. It's over now. I can't do it. Anybody know any good brownie recipes? Anyway, there's a bunch of quarterback battles going on. Hey, you know what? Oh, hey, what's happening? It's over. I did it.
Oh shit!
I did. I nailed it. I did. I went through all the topics I had, and didn't lock up. Didn't panic. Everything went fine.
I believe you.
Peace. Anyway, quarterback battles. Here we go. I'll say them. You react.
Facially?
Yes. Cam Newton versus Mac Jones. Oh, let's just do... I have these things, and you tell me who you think should go, and I'll tell you who I think should go. Cam Newton versus Mac Jones.
Cam Newton.
Mac Jones.
Okay, why?
Because Cam Newton, I believe, doesn't really have much left in the tank. Mac Jones is looked good. Even if you did start with Cam Newton, eventually, by the end of the season, it'll probably be Mac Jones by injury or by Cam Newton sucking balls. So, I don't know. Maybe you don't start. Maybe you start Cam Newton and Mac Jones obviously will like start eventually.
Before we continue, how many of these are going to include a rookie?
3? 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.
All right, I'm just going to wait to say my piece until then.
I mean, okay. I mean, I could. You might have the same piece, but yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I just mean like my reasoning for picking Cam Newton kind of thing. So like it's going to be the same for. Let's just keep going.
Well, because you think that rookies should wait a year.
Yeah, I think all rookies should sit out a year.
Right.
Mainly because like Mahomes is the perfect example.
Sure.
Like he was benched the entire year, brought right at the end of the season, and he's been unstoppable since.
Sure, but I mean, I do think that there's some that have had success. Odds are against it, but like, huh?
In the last 10 years?
I'm pretty sure Andrew Luck was all right his first.
You can't count Andrew Luck. He retired.
Wait,
he was injured all the time.
What are you talking about? You're asking for examples. Like you can't. You can't just say the pass doesn't count.
But he threw an ungodly amount of he threw interceptions. He was garbage, but he was like in the beginning, but it was always clutch. Like Andrew Luck was pretty good. What? But he was injured all the time.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's either here or there.
Cam Newton was good right away. Lamar Jackson was good right away.
Yeah,
right?
Lamar Jackson. Yeah, that's what I was just. I had his stats up right here. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't someone else. Yeah, he played 16 games his first.
But I still feel like statistically, rookie quarterbacks just like more often than not, I feel like they need more time.
No, it's true because like the quarterback position is the hardest.
I guess also I don't think my
Position.
answer is going to be the same for each one. It's just for this case, I think Cam Newton needs to start. Mac Jones needs to learn a little bit.
Yeah.
Do.
There's different scenarios here, and some of them aren't in a battle at all. But like, so let's just move on. But I do tend to agree with you on that. Like, and that's usually my standpoint as well. Like, and here's my caveat to it. If a team can afford to set them down while another quarterback, like a veteran quarterback, plays the first year, they should do it. However, a lot of times these teams that draft these quarterbacks, they don't have that luxury, and they also have the added stress of fans, everybody else, their expectations, getting returns. No, I'm not necessarily. I mean, like, but yes, I mean he's in that group, but that's not necessarily who I'm talking about. Like getting returns right away from a very high draft pick. Like, you know, there's a lot of factors that go into it. Mac Jones, I don't necessarily see him being in that situation, so I don't necessarily think he has to start. But if he is better than Cam Newton, you should start him.
Yeah, but also I just think it's so hard to tell if someone's
it is. Like, in preseason doesn't really count. They're saying he's doing well in practice. He's doing well in preseason, but you won't really know until he gets out there. It's kind of a gut feeling I have that he'll be better than Cam Newton.
Oh, I think he will be, but I just feel like Cam Newton knows the system. Even though apparently in the offseason he came out and said he couldn't grasp the Belichick system the whole first season.
I don't think Cam Newton is. I've been pretty high on Cam Newton for a while, and after kind of like seeing him taken out of his element and getting him put in a new situation, I feel like maybe I need to reevaluate it a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one is Taylor Heineke versus Ryan Fitzpatrick.
You just had to ask a Cowboys fan, a Washington football team quarterback. No.
Yeah, but it's not even about that, really. It's about...
Fandom aside, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Always start Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. I agree with you. Although Tyler Heineke is all right, but they don't have an answer. They just don't have an answer. Period. At quarterback.
No, I don't, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Is it Taylor or Tyler Heineke?
Taylor.
Heineke. Taylor.
Yeah.
I thought there was a reason I also didn't like him.
Yeah, you said something about being racist.
Yeah, I thought he was anti Black Lives Matter or something.
Yeah, you said that to me once, and I was disappointed about it. It's Taylor. He used to be on the Vikings, and like he put together this really awesome game-winning drive at like a preseason game once, and I was like, it blew me away. He like last second ran into the corner of the end zone or the pylon to win a game. All right, Jimmy Garoppolo versus Trey Lance, another one. And this is the perfect scenario to not start him.
Yeah.
Although I watched him, man. That sucker can throw frickin' bombs. Holy cow.
Yeah, I kind of feel like start Jimmy G until he inevitably gets injured, and then have Trey Lance go in. Like,
it is true that
a couple games and then throw him in.
I tend to agree with that. Jimmy Garoppolo, all right, when healthy, is a serviceable quarterback. I don't think he's not that great, but he's probably top half, right?
Yeah.
Middle.
See, like, I could see the Niners going this route of starting Jimmy G and just doing like run heavy again, but then like maybe through the season transitioning from run heavy to like maybe like hybrid and pass heavy, letting Trey Lance get into his groove. The depth of running back.
And the funny thing is too is that Trey Lance is really good running. Like, he fits in I think he fits on really well with San Francisco. It's funny because he's almost like He's almost like a Colin Kaepernick, right? Like he's super athletic. Yeah, I know, right? He's super athletic. He can run. He can throw the bomb. That's exactly what Kaepernick gave to the Niners. And it's like they're just trying to bring back Kaepernick, but like.
Watch out, Trey Lance. If you take a knee, you're fucking gonna get cut. And
Not anymore. That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it just happened to Kaepernick, and
Yeah,
that's it.
and he's exiled from the NFL.
God, no shit. You can be Cole Beasley and talking about how stupid the NFL is and being an anti-vaxxer and still playing for the Bills just fine. But Kaepernick wants social justice and he's blackballed.
Yeah, he wants equality for every man, all humankind, and gets exiled from the NFL.
I can't believe you support an organization like the NFL.
Yeah, not only do we support it, but we have a podcast dedicated to it. So
I know.
Cheers.
Oh, God, it's so fucked up. Oh, fuck. Alright. What's next?
Anyway, we have fun.
We're like 40 minutes in and we haven't even done our Prejacks.
we brought... Yeah, that's fine. We brought this up earlier, but it's Teddy Bridgewater versus Drew Lock. What do you think they made the right decision?
Yeah, it was definitely going to be Teddy Bridgewater. Drew Lock sucks. He's a backup quarterback on a good day. Like
It's funny because no matter which way they went, they were going to have a pretty good backup.
Yeah. Also, if the fucking leaves turn too early, Drew Lock is going to cry about it. That dude cries every game.
I don't mind Drew Lock, but he is kind of a crybaby. But if I got hit by one of those people one time, I would also be crying probably because of I'm never gonna walk again. But I'm a staunch Teddy Bridgewater supporter. If anything, I wanted him to lose the job so that they would trade Von Miller and Teddy Bridgewater back to the Vikings for when fucking Kirk Cousins gets COVID eventually in the middle of the goddamn season.
I do feel bad for Teddy Bridgewater because I kind of feel like he's just in another situation he was with the Panthers. He doesn't really have a great wide receiving core, and he's going into a system with Vic Fangio, who's not a very good head coach.
I was pissed off about how they let go of him in Carolina. First of all, what happens the first freaking week or even before the season starts? Your best player, the person that would be the anchor on the team, Christian McCaffrey, out. And what the fuck are you supposed to do then? He was supposed to be the centerpiece of the entire offense. And they're like, oh, Teddy Bridgewater, you fucked up. Was that last year or 2 years ago?
I thought it was last year. Wasn't Bridgewater only there 1 year? Because he was a Saint?
He was a Saint before that. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he was a Saint before that.
So, they only gave Bridgewater... how can you bring in a quarterback and be like, hey, you got to learn our system, and you only have, 5 months to do it, 3 to 5 months to do it, and then you're going to play through learning the system. You're going to play against these teams. Oh, you're not getting us to the playoffs? We're fucking done with you because we got Sam Darnold.
But by the way, keep in mind, no Christian McCaffrey. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have Christian McCaffrey.
Anderson. It was him and Robbie Anderson, and that's
and
it.
What, DJ Moore or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You needed Christian McCaffrey, Teddy Bridgewater, Christian McCaffrey, Robbie Anderson on that team would be a good fucking team.
Yes. And Mike just hit the nail on the head as well. He said they may have had less practice because of COVID.
That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true.
For some reason, I saw this thing.
Luke Kuechly retires.
Bleach Report said this thing. It was what is it? Teddy Bridgewater will be. No, this was a different thing. Will be starting with his fourth team in 8 seasons. Since being a first round pick. The only other first-rounder drafted QB to start 4 different teams in the first 8 seasons is Blaine Gabbert. Fuck you. First off, he, mysteriously murdered his knee, and then, it took a really long time to get back from it. He looked really good when he was with the Saints.
Bro.
I thought he looked good with the Panthers.
He looked good with the Vikings, for fuck's sake. If that doesn't happen, he would still be our quarterback. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's just fucked up. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I wanted
There's-
the Cowboys to try to get him in
There-
case Dak wasn't going to be able to come back.
I'm telling you, there's a reason. There's a reason why 95% of all Vikings fans still root for Teddy Bridgewater to have a good career. That's because he's an amazing person. We didn't want to get rid of him because he was awesome, right? And then, but I still can't believe they cut him. He was on our team. He was sitting right there, and they didn't believe in him.
I'm pretty sure I've asked you this before, but we might as well ask another. Would you rather have Teddy Bridgewater or Kirk Cousins? Right now, like right now.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh shit!
I'm mad at Kirk Cousins right now. He's a
because he won't get the fucking vaccine because he's
Yes.
an idiot.
yes.
God damn.
Because his father was a preacher man who opened up a church in the middle of the pandemic and didn't require his patrons to wear any masks. There's your background right there. That's why Kirk Cousins is anti-vax. That's why this week when Zimmer brought in a epidemiologist and infectious disease expert to talk with the team, they said, "How'd that go today, Kurt?" And he said, "It was informative, and it was what it was."
Oh my god.
And he's, after having to sit out a week for being in close contact with Kellen Mond, who also didn't get vaccinated and got COVID, he said when he came back, "I'm just going to follow the protocols. I'll even put plexiglass up around my locker." Like, this fucker doesn't give a shit. This is the same guy, by the way, when this whole thing started, said, "If I die, I die." So, he doesn't care about himself. He doesn't care about his team. He doesn't care about his family.
Yeah.
And he's paid anyway. He doesn't give a shit. He's got all that guaranteed money. So fuck him. He's going to cost us games this year.
We talked about this a little bit yesterday, and like what's really surprising is Jerry Jones, for some reason, is now the champion of the COVID vaccine. He said yesterday, everyone has a right to make their own decisions regarding their health and their body. I believe in that completely until your decision as to yourself impacts negatively many others. Then common good takes over. The Dallas Cowboys, whatever. And I am arm waving here, but that has everything to do with the way I look at our team. The Cowboys are the way I look at society. We have to check the eye at the door and go forward with we. Your Dallas Cowboys are doing that. They're, I think, 90% vaccinated right now.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, like, Zimmer, right, is this old crotchety guy. And he's saying stuff like, the reason why he even brought people in, he's like, look, he's afraid for his players. He's afraid for his players' families. He's afraid for his grandchildren. Like, he's like, he said, what was it? If a player, paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what he said. He said, if a player misses games because of COVID, so be it. But it's not about that. It's about their safety, their family safety. Like,
yeah.
And whether that's pandering or if he actually believes that, I don't know. But
do you think Zimmer would be interested in replacing Kirk Cousins because of the vaccine shit?
I think he's going to have to replace him because of vaccine shit. Because that fucker is going to get COVID or be close to somebody who has COVID, and the NFL is going to shut him down.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen, and it's going to cost us games. I have this. This is a Vikings fan talking about the most Vikings things that could ever happen. It's gonna happen. It's like Murphy's Law. Anything that could go wrong will go wrong. It's writing itself already. So either we're gonna have to forfeit games because most of our players can't play or something, or Cousins gonna be out. We're gonna send Kellen Mond in who can't play quarterback in the NFL yet, or I'm wrong and we'll win the Super Bowl. One of those two things happens. What do you think is more likely?
Maybe Zimmer should just go out and get a quarterback who has been to the Super Bowl, like Colin Kaepernick.
Here's the other thing too. Guess there's a number of high-ranking or like leader type people on the Vikings that are have come out already as being like not vaccinated. They're not going to get vaccinated. Adam Thielen, that's a pretty big one. Harrison Smith, Hitman Harry, Sheldon Richardson, who they just picked up. I'm like, what's wrong with you people? Then you got other people like you said, Cole Beasley, right? And then there's the other big one is DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh wow! So Mike said he should just bench anyone that doesn't have the vaccine. Either it'll take care of the problem or it won't.
Here's the problem. That might work for Thielen and possibly Smith. But players have a lot of sway. Like they'll just request to be traded or they're not going to play. But the problem with Kirk Cousins is he gets that money no matter what. That's fully guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Like, so sitting him and, like, maybe knocking his pay or whatever doesn't matter. That's why I'm thinking, like, he doesn't give a shit.
Honestly, dude, I think really what it is with, like, these football players and really just, like, younger people anyway, and just a toxic masculinity male, I think they're just like, this isn't how I'm gonna die. Like, I've been through all this bullshit. I'm too tough to die this fucking way. Like, I kind of feel like this is how they view it. But then, like, and I keep wondering, like, could you imagine people back when, like, smallpox was hitting and were like, no, I'm not gonna get this vaccine because I don't want it. And I don't know anything about it. Even though like, it's FDA approved and all this bullshit now.
Well, you know what the funny part is about that? This is a very good example, is that we still take the smallpox vaccine.
I know. Yeah.
We get smallpox. We get mumps, measles, rubella. We get all these vaccines, and all of these assholes, if they went to college, which they all did because they're in the NFL now, they all had to turn in a little card that said, I'm vaccinated for all these things. And they didn't have a problem with it then, right? They were children, sure. Their parents didn't have problems with it. It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
People get vaccinated. We've all been vaccinated already. Ron Rivera, right, had cancer. So he's immunocompromised, right? So he brought in a professor of immunology at Harvard that helped develop the Moderna vax to talk to his players and give them facts about it. Afterwards, the defensive lineman Montez Sweat says, and I quote, I probably won't get vaccinated until I get more facts and that stuff. And then he also said about the vaccine, I'm not a fan of it at all. You literally had all the facts. Like, it just goes to show that people aren't going to listen to facts. They're not going to listen to it. If they have their mind made up, and they're listening to all this bullshit, they're not gonna. It's not gonna happen. Some people just aren't gonna get it.
Honestly, I think the thing that sells me on the vaccine right away is like, Jesse, do you like tasting that beer you're drinking right now?
I do.
Yes? Then maybe get the vaccine, because if you get COVID, you might not taste it anymore. Like,
well, I don't know. Like, listen, like, there was such a big disinformation smear about it. This is getting very political, but like,
oh, it sure is. We're gonna have to jump into the Prejacks pretty soon.
Yeah, but I'll get on my soapboxes for a little bit. It's just fine. People aren't trusting the CDC. You pay for the CDC, by the way, and these are top experts in immunology, diseases. They're there to help us get rid of diseases. That's their whole job. Center for Disease Control, CDC. That's what it's for. You pay for it. They do it. Billions of dollars.
But it was also gutted a little bit during the last administration.
They still have. That's a still government-run thing. Hey, that's Trump's thing. Like
it seemed like that administration didn't believe in the CDC very much.
Right, but that's the thing. Why? Like, it's still it's still them, right? Like, you could put your own people in, maybe. But then, like, you pay them, and people just, like, I don't trust them. It's like, who are you going to trust then?
The Trump administration, they were the popular dumb fuckers in high school who didn't like the nerdy people because the nerdy people intimidated them with their smarts. So they squashed all the smart shit.
It's just like you just they're so I do a job, right? I do a job at work.
You do?
I do a job at work. Someone says, and I get paid to do said job.
You do?
Someone says, I'm not going to use the online thing because I don't believe you. And I go, well, it's my job. I'm not fired. They're not firing me because I'm doing my job. I'm doing it pretty good. Like, no, not going to use it. You don't know how to use it. I'm like, I do know how to use it, as a matter of fact. No, you don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, so
The fucking Prejacks.
that was weird. That one was weird. I don't know. Oh, one more thing about COVID. The Raiders are making it so that everybody who comes into the stadium has to bring their immunization, like the COVID shot card, but if they don't bring it, they can get a shot right at the gate. They'll give them a shot.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's kind of funny.
Dude, it was awesome. So I was in Vegas a couple weeks back for a tech conference, and it was wild, man. Like, we would go from the casino to the streets, and even people in the streets were wearing masks. Like, it was awesome. It was like I felt safer in Vegas than I have at any point while I've been here in Coralville or Iowa in general. Like,
Wow.
there were people everywhere, but everyone was wearing masks. Even like the drunk homeless people were wearing masks, and then they were just pulling them down to drink their booze. Like, it was awesome. Like, I was so blown away. It's like all these people, they wanna keep living. But then Iowa, we got that dumb fuck Kim Reynolds who's like, hey, death is better than life, right, guys? Yay, death. Fucking Kim Reaper. That one's not mine.
The old COVID Kim.
Kobe Kim, yeah. God, what a dumb fucking idiot. Anyway, should we do the Jack instead of talking about the dumb fucking idiot Kim Reynolds?
Good times. Let's go into it. This is probably going to be our least listened to podcast of all time.
Okay. Like, well, the guys just talked about random bullshit and then politics for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, it really sucked. I didn't have a good time.
Jesse cried. Nick masturbated. I don't know what happened.
Good Lord. How come I have to do the crying and you get to do the masturbating?
I guess we can reverse it, but I mean, like, both.
Reverse. Halfway through it. Reverse. Crisscross.
Everybody, jack your hands. Oh gosh. All right. Oh shit, that was a good one, Jesse. Oh, God. Fucking crying.
All right, let's get started. Oh yeah. So, all right, pre-jack time. It's time for pre-jacks. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Wait.
Mike said this sounds like a normal episode.
Yeah, go off the rails for a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
Pre-jack time. That's just fun. All right, who do you got for comeback player of the year? Hey, for those of you who are new to the podcast, seems weird, but the Prejacks are our pre-season picks for who we think are going to win the major awards and the division titles for all the teams. And excuse me, we do it again in the middle of the season and we do it again at the end to see how we did. It's usually pretty bad. So, Nick, who do you got for comeback player of the year? Now, caveat, I know exactly who you're going to say. And your pick, inevitable pick, which I know who it is the reason why I picked somebody else. Go ahead. Who's that? Someone just came in the door.
Hey, man! Just deadlifting 86 pounds!
Boosh. Nice Kong, bro.
Dak, baby.
Do we even lift Kong, bro? Because I knew you were going to pick Dak Prescott, picked Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, that's a good pick.
I was reading a little thing about this today because I didn't know who to pick. And they said that it's been since Garrison Hurst since the last time a running back has won the award.
Really?
And it is historically a quarterback.
Did Adrian Peterson really not win it that year? He got the fucking rushing record, or almost got the rushing record. Because remember, like, he fucking like tore his ACL, and then that next year he got over 2,000 rushing yards. Why would I feel like he should have gotten it then? Jesse's looking it up.
Hey, I'm looking at it.
Standing here.
That was like, what, 2012-ish?
11 or 12.
No, he
10
never
or
won it.
11.
He never won it.
Somewhere between 10, 11, and 12?
Nope, he never won it. It was, like I said, the last running back to win it was Garrison Hurst in 2001. In 2012, which I think was the Adrian Peterson MVP season.
Am I just getting all the goddamn dogs? Hi, guys. Shit. All right.
Shit. Here, I'm looking this up. Oh, 2012. Yeah, 2012 was Adrian Peterson for
he didn't get comeback player of the year.
For MVP, but he did not get player of the year that year. He got Peyton Manning got it. Because, of course, Peyton Manning couldn't get MVP that year, so they had to give him fucking something. Peyton Manning won MVP so many years, it was just like, he didn't I felt that he didn't deserve it some of those years. They was just giving it to him. Just give it to him. It's Peyton Manning, give it to him.
I mean, like, what Peyton did was pretty good or whatever. Sure, yes. I don't want to discount Peyton Manning's comeback or whatever, but, it should have totally gone to Adrian Peterson.
Did you know that Chad Pennington's name is James Chadwick Pennington?
No, I did not.
Well, now you know.
All right, what's next? Who do you got?
Wait,
you already said that.
Yeah, McCaffrey. Coach of the year.
Who do you got? I'm asking you first.
I'm gonna go with Brian Flores of the Dolphins.
Ooh.
It's a little sexy pick I whipped up.
Yeah.
You know,
hard.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You got hard?
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
I apologize to my sister or any siblings that are listening to this, and Jesse's and I.
My sister only listens to the first 5 minutes, and I don't give a shit if my brother heard me say I'm hard.
Jesse's sister. How's it going? Yeah.
I said first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. In case she's still listening. And
She's
she
not
wants
still listening. Oh,
Yeah.
she's definitely not listening after my COVID rant.
to- Oh.
No, stop. Stop it.
No, I just mean like she probably turned it off because, I mean, she
'Cause it-
gets what?
Because she what?
Nothing.
I got a Yingling now. This is a beer that's only available in select states. You fucker. Did you know that? I got this in Ohio. This is Ohio beer.
Okay. So what's next?
You didn't do your coach of the year, you bitch.
Oh, Sean McDermott of the Buffalo Bills.
That's a good pick.
I know.
I forgot what keyboard I was using. It happens to me all day, every day. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
All right. Let's see. What do I got here? Offensive Rookie of the Year, you said? Najee Harris, Pittsburgh running back. What about you?
You think a fucking running back's gonna win
Yes.
goddamn Rookie of the Year when there's rookie quarterbacks?
Yes,
I am
because-
so pissed off still from last year that I'm never gonna pick anybody but a quarterback ever again.
Who are you picking?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna drink the Trevor Lawrence Kool-Aid.
It's gonna be no. It doesn't fucking matter. It's gonna be a quarterback. Herbert won it last year when he shouldn't have. When it should have been Jefferson. It's gonna be a fucking quarterback. It's either gonna be him or Zach Wilson or some other douchebag like quarterback that comes in the middle of the year and like,
I
wins the
think
games.
Herbert. I did think Herbert deserved that offensive Rookie of the Year. He had a really good season for a fucking rookie, and no one expected him.
Sure, he did. Was he top 5 in his position in the entire NFL? No.
Jefferson. It's like this is where I wish they could have given it to both.
Well, they just hand shit out to quarterbacks. I'm just sick of people handing shit out to quarterbacks.
Yeah, I agree.
When's the last time that the MVP and the Offensive Player of the Year have not been a quarterback? At least one of the two. Never.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're never both the court. Well,
it's just
but,
like
one of
you
them
get,
is the quarterback.
like that's what it is. It's like it's the most important. I mean, I get it, right? They're the most important player out there, but like, I don't know. It's also bullshit that like whatever. You know what should have happened that one year where AP was MVP? Calvin Johnson should have been Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I'll bet money he wasn't.
I think that was the year. Wasn't that the year that he and Dez just balled out in the Cowboys versus Lions game?
Well, that's the year that he either broke the record or got super close to breaking the record for the most yards in a season.
I had him in fantasy that year. It was great.
Let me check. 2012. Adrian Peterson. What? Adrian Peterson won it.
Oh.
So Adrian Peterson won the MVP and the Player of the Year? Okay, I stand corrected. Because that year, a quarterback didn't take one of the positions. It was just AP both times. That doesn't happen very often, does it?
I bet you feel like a fuck.
No, I feel great because Viking.
Aha, I got you, bitch.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Micah Parsons, baby.
Oh no, I also have Micah Parsons.
Oh shit.
So Micah Parsons came into the draft as arguably a candidate to go number 1 overall, but he didn't because he's not a quarterback. So he falls to the Cowboys, and then I'm watching Hard Knocks, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking animal. This guy's a beast. Like,
Well, so because he's got signed, there's been a lot of rumors lately that Jalen Smith is going to get traded.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Which
What do you
would
do?
suck.
You got Vander Esch, Jalen Smith, and Micah Parsons back there.
I think you try to convert like they didn't sign Vander Esch's 5th-year option, so like there's a lot of thoughts that this is his last season with the Cowboys. So I don't know, man.
It's tough because like what's gonna happen then is, yeah, he's had a lot of injuries, sure, but that doesn't mean he's always gonna be injured, right? And what's gonna happen if you trade him is he's gonna go somewhere and just kick ass for the next 8 years.
Yeah. No, right now, I think the Cowboys have one of the best linebacking corps in the league, but we'll really see.
Hard to argue, but it's also hard because they're injured a lot.
I know.
But when healthy, agreed. Because then, but you know, then you have Anthony Barr and Eric Hendricks, and you know whoever.
No, that's the fight.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying they're great as well. Are you air petting the dog?
Yep. It's cracking me up.
Offensive Player of the Year.
Where the fuck do I have that written down? Oh, CD Lamb, baby.
See, you know, I actually shied away from this kind of stuff. So instead, I went with Dalvin Cook. All right, so this was a bad example. And I started saying that stuff before I looked at who I had picked.
Fantastic.
Who do you have for Defensive Player of the Year then?
Myles Garrett, because I didn't want to pick Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I have a kind of a weird. Do you know who like Logan and Jake Paul are?
Yeah, they're both punk ass white boy YouTubers.
YouTubers, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like I did
Who got
watch
into boxing?
I watched the Jake Paul Nate Robinson fight, and he did kick the shit out of Robinson. But he has been like, I saw that he challenged Myles Garrett to a boxing match. I would never in my life challenge Myles Garrett to a boxing match. You could be quick, sure, but all Myles Garrett has to do is land one fucking punch, and that dude, fucking Paul, is gonna be laid out cold.
I saw that whole thing on Bleacher Report, right? So which was the one that which Paul brother is the one that fought Mayweather and got knocked out?
Wasn't
Did
Logan?
you see that stuff?
No,
There was like a publicity fight between the two, and
I didn't. From what I heard, like the website was crashing and people weren't able to actually watch the fight, and I didn't want to watch that fight because I didn't want to give the money to Mayweather.
Yeah, well, there's this whole thing where like there was betting going on that that Paul wouldn't last until like round whatever. So the theory is that they were fucking around, like they weren't like doing it for real. And there's a very like convincing video that shows basically Mayweather accidentally knocking Paul out and holding him up until he like regained conscience and like kind of like came back up.
Oh my god, I gotta find.
They were like boxing like this, and all of a sudden, like Mayweather just goes pow to the side of his head, and he's just like, poof. But like Mayweather's got him like kind of in a headlock sort of thing, and just like holds him up, but he's out freaking cold until he like comes to and stands back up.
Yeah, so it was Logan Paul.
Okay.
Oh, so here it is. I'm gonna see if I can watch it without sound.
Ding.
Oh.
I muted it right away.
So you watch that, and I'll do some tail of the tape here. Jake Paul said, "You saw what happened when Nate Robinson tried to step into the ring. So at that time, Jake Paul was 6'1", 189. Nate Robinson was 5'9", 181. And they're talking about two different people, first of all. Logan Paul, who is challenging Myles Garrett, is 6'2", 189. Myles Garrett is 6'4", 272. Almost 100 pounds more than him and infinitely stronger than him.
Yes.
And you're talking about, and you're not going to be like, oh, well, Logan Paul, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, he has no advantage. He's got no reach advantage because Myles Garrett has a huge reach. Quickness, probably not. Myles Garrett is real fucking quick.
Yeah, so Logan Paul wasn't like super quick because he is bigger. So like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was not. He did look a little
Yep.
dazed.
He was out cold. And you can see him. You can see Mayweather like holding him up.
Yeah. So I remember watching. I like bought the pay-per-view for the shit, but I bought it because I wanted to watch Tyson fight again. And
that was at the beginning of one of the Tyson fights.
Yeah, so like Logan Paul, it was Logan Paul and then Nate Robinson, which I was rooting for Nate Robinson. And Nate Robinson just did not look like he knew what the fuck he was doing.
Well, first of all, how old is Nate Robinson?
Yeah, I think he was like, I feel like he was like 39 or some bullshit like that. But then it was another fight that was actually a lot of fun, and then a Tyson fight, which was definitely a publicity stunt, but it was still a lot of fun. Like,
who was he fighting?
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
But like Nate Robinson is 37 now.
Oh shit! So yeah, he would have been 36 or 37.
But still, who was it, Jake? Fuck, who gives a shit? Jake Paul is 24. They just annoy the fuck out of me. And and Logan Paul's the older one. He's 26. Like, they just annoy me.
Oh, okay. So Tyson fought Roy Jones. That's right.
Oh.
And now apparently there's talk of Tyson fighting Holyfield again.
I've heard that. Yeah, actually.
Oh my god! I think it's gonna happen.
I thought it definitely was happening.
So this is from February. So yeah. Oh man, God, I love boxing. I love heavyweight boxing.
I could take it or leave it.
Anyway, what's next? We just did defensive player of the year. Who you got?
Yeah, just a second. I forgot what I was doing.
Oh, look at Jesse's dick. That's Jesse's big fat dick right there.
I had TJ Watt.
Oh, that I typed him out, but I didn't want to. I wanted to go Myles Garrett.
Yo, TJ Watt's a dope pick. It's dope.
Yeah.
And I don't even give a fuck.
All right, what's next? God, it's already 10.
League MVP.
Let's scroll over. The fucking Dak, baby.
We've already proven that the comeback player of the year doesn't win the MVP. I'm gonna shock the world. I'm gonna shock the world with this pick.
Kirk Cousins.
Can you guess? No, it's not a Viking. Can you guess who I'm gonna pick? I'll give you 5.
Derrick Henry.
No. Kirk Cousins was 1. You wasted 1.
But you said not a Viking, right?
Correct.
Aaron Rodgers.
No. What?
Tom Brady.
Fuck you. No.
Russell Wilson.
No.
Justin Jefferson. Oh
No.
shit! Not a Viking.
You blew it. Josh Allen.
Oh.
That's my pick. You know what? I'm coming around on these Bills.
You didn't like Josh Allen last
I did not.
year.
He made. Well, I haven't liked him the last few years because he made my Vikings look like fools when he was a rookie. But I'm coming around a little bit. I still like Diggs. I don't like Cole Beasley.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
But I think that my AFC team of choice is the Chargers because they got Easton Stick on their team. So I don't think they'll win the division or anything else, but they might. Why couldn't I pick a winning team to be a fan of for the AFC? Who do you think is going to be the AFC champion?
The Bills, actually. You?
Oh, Jeff put 50 bones on the Bills to go to the Super Bowl. I picked the. Who'd you pick?
The Bills.
I picked the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not really going to shock the world with any of my division-winning picks, I don't think. NFC champion.
Cowboys, baby.
Oh, God, that's so stupid. In honor of your pick, I'm going to change my pick to the Vikings.
What was your pick?
Buccaneers.
Oh.
Who's the Super Bowl winner then?
Cowboys, baby.
All right, fine. And in honor of your pick, I'm going to change my pick to the Vikings. Who do you think is going to be the most improved team, win-wise, stats?
You mean surprise team?
The worst. This is the worst last year. Improved the most this year.
Shit. So I went based on a surprise team, and I picked the Broncos as my surprise team.
Well, yeah, I should have put a little caveat in there.
But I could see the Jets being
most
team.
improved.
I could see the Jets being the most improved, but that's also a low bar.
Yeah, well, I put the Jaguars.
Fuck it.
Huh? Yeah, no,
I still say the Broncos.
I put the Jaguars in because they were 1-15 last year. They got a new quarterback. They don't have to do much to be the most improved team. They win if they win 7 games. They can win this award.
They can win it with 2.
Who do you think? Yeah, right. Who do you think the worst team is going to be this year?
Eagles.
Eagles. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Texans.
Yeah, it's likely to be the Texans or honestly the Jets.
Yeah, Jets is a super easy pick to make, right? Although I've heard that Zach Wilson's legit. They're not going to be good overnight. They're not going to be good for probably the next 2 years. But there's hope. So I don't think that the Jets are going to be last. Just pretty bad.
I just think Eagles have a new coach. It doesn't sound like there's a whole lot of confidence in Mills or whatever it's I'm too drunk to remember his name. What is his name?
No, the quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. I keep wanting
I thought it. Jalen.
See?
Now you got me stuck on Mills. You got me stuck on freaking Mills.
Jalen Hurts.
Yes. Jalen Mills is another guy, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he a safety or a cornerback?
Oh, is Nick Mullins with the Eagles? Holy
Jalen.
shit.
Yeah, he's a cornerback, Jalen Mills. That's why you got me screwed up because you said Mills. What?
I think Nick Mullins is with the Eagles now.
Yeah, but he's not gonna play probably, right?
Anyway, I'm kind of just. It's also I'm hoping they're the worst because fuck the Eagles.
That makes sense. I mean, it's I hope the Packers are the worst too, but they're not gonna be.
They could be.
Next year, maybe. When they trade Rodgers away.
Yeah.
To the Texans. Ooh, mark that down.
Mark noted.
And then every week of this season, I'll do a new one, and we'll see if I'm right. AFC, we're gonna do the division winners now. AFC North, which is Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh. If you didn't know.
The Steelers.
Okay, I have the Ravens.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, okay. AFC South, Titans, and others.
Yeah. I also picked the Titans.
Indianapolis.
Did you pick Indy?
No. I'm just trying to name all the teams in that division.
Oh, yeah. They can do their own research, Jesse.
Like, normally if I can get one, I can rattle off all four. You'd think, having a podcast. Titans. I just said one. Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and
Nah, dude. I'm too drunk to not look this up.
super. AFC East. No, I was trying to go up the dome. AFC East, the Chiefs, the Chargers.
No.
What? Yeah, Chiefs, Chargers,
right.
Raiders.
No. The AFC East is Bills, Patriots,
Jets, and Miami.
yeah.
Are you sure? Maybe I just put that in the wrong spot.
See, this is why we have a garbage football podcast.
AFC East is. Yeah. Okay, I just superimposed those. So, yeah, Chiefs. Okay. So AFC East: Bills, Dolphins, fucking Patriots, and Jets. Who do you got? Bills, I assume.
Bills, baby.
AFC West now, which I incorrectly put in the AFC East. Chiefs.
Got.
You?
What's the next?
AFC West. We're both Bills for the East. Now we got West.
Oh yeah, KC.
Yeah, Chiefs. Great. That makes sense. NFC North.
Who are you going with?
Who do you think you are? I'm going with the Vikings.
So I
Nick.
picked the Bears.
What?
Hear me out.
I will not.
The Lions have Goff. The Packers, I think, might be a mess. And the Vikings have Cousins.
First of all, you don't have to mention the Lions at all. We understand that. The Packers, though, like, when it comes down to playing football, we'll be fine.
See, there's something about the Packers. I don't think Rodgers likes LaFleur, and I don't think he likes the GM, and I think it's going to come out this year because I think Rodgers is going to try to change a lot of plays at the line.
Yeah, but they did this. That's not different.
But I just think I'm just wondering if things are going to be different this year. If it's not just a stunt, like if it is a rift, I'm just thinking the Bears have slowly maybe been making their way to getting all the weapons they need. Maybe if maybe Andy Dalton and then Justin Fields.
Oh, we didn't finish the quarterback battle situation. That was one of them.
No, we didn't. Yeah.
Dalton versus
Fields.
Now I know why you're picking the Bears. It's because of the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton.
The Red Rocket, baby.
I feel like I just saw a penguin in the background of your place, and I'm like, oh, I see what's going on here. I just saw Andy Dalton in a penguin costume in the background of your place. Oh, I see what's going on here. And he's like,
I really like the fucking Billy Madison reference. Fantastic.
I'm like, why would Nick pick the Bears? Oh.
Mike, if I call out at work tomorrow, don't think anything of it. It's a long podcast.
Anyway, I put you down for the Vikings. Because you're not yourself right now. NFC South, who you got? It's the Falcons, fucking Bucks, Panthers, and Saints. Holy shit. I did it.
NFC South. Oh shit. Tampa Bay.
I also have the Buccaneers.
Whoa.
It felt great. It also tasted like it was super clear. That was fantastic.
Fucking hawk alert, man.
Uh-oh. I gotta put my phone up on something. So there's a vibrator through the desk. What was I just gonna say? Oh, it was gonna be a barn burner too. So, when I burped, I ate a brat burger earlier, and I put horseradish mustard on it. And
Gross.
that's exactly what I tasted when I burped just now.
Gross.
You'd think a little bit gross, but it was very delicious, so. Who knows?
The burp?
Well, the stuff I ate, and then I burped and I tasted it again, so, stands to reason it would be delicious. You make me hungry. NFC East. The Eagles.
Cowboys, baby.
Cowboys. You can say the fucking Cowboys. You picked the goddamn Bears for the NFC North, you son of a bitch. I picked the Cowboys, actually, because everybody else on that division is fucking garbage.
Yeah!
You got a quarterback battle in Washington between Taylor Heineke and Ryan Fitzpatrick. You got the Eagles, who knows what the fuck's going on with them.
Oddly, a quarterback battle between
Jalen Hurts and Nick
Flacco.
Mullins. Oh yeah, Flacco.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then the Giants. Who are the Giants? It's just like I pissed off so much that you guys are in that division and have pissed it down your leg.
I know.
You have the most talented roster in that division by a long shot, but like cannot do shit with it.
Because it's the fucking Cowboys, man.
You had like injuries to Zeke, you had injuries to Dak, like injuries to Van Der Esch, all these like your offensive line gets devastated, like people are retiring because their necks or get fucked up, like, I get it. NFC, it's funny because I follow the Cowboys more than I like ever have before, right? Because basically because of this podcast and you talking about it all the time, and like,
You're welcome.
it just pissed me off. I'm sure you know a bit more about the Vikings than you ever knew before.
Yeah. Mike said you only need to be 500 to even to make the playoffs in the division.
Yeah, exactly. I would kill for that.
You don't even need to be at 500, Mike. Like last year, I don't think the division that the team that won that division was at 500.
The Washington Football Skins.
Sure.
Because it was the football team that won the division last year, wasn't it?
I don't fucking remember. That was last year.
First in the NFC East. You guys let the goddamn football team. They don't even have a team. They don't even have a name. They're the football team.
They're a named football team. Obviously, they're good at football.
That's not what that means. That's not what that means, Nick. It just means they can't decide on a goddamn name. They were 7-9. They were 7-9, and they made the playoffs.
That's fantastic.
The closest to them was 6-10, which was a tie for second with the Giants and Cowboys, and then the Eagles were 4-11.
All right, let's keep going.
Wait a second. I gotta check something. You gotta check something quick.
Man, it's 10:40.
I'm checking something.
Mike, when I'm inevitably IMing you in the morning because I'm tired and loopy and fucking rolling on zesty,
On E.
just remember it's because it's tonight.
I'm rolling on E, motherfucker. Okay, so. Oh. The Vikings would have.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, you just saw it too. Go for it.
What? No, I'm saying that the Vikings would have taken that division last year at 7-9.
Mike said the Washington Football Skins missed opportunity.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, NFC West, the end of our journey, so you can go to bed.
So I was a little torn on this one because I've got the Cardinals or the Rams. I feel
Now
like
he's got fucking stories.
the Rams have Stafford, which is definitely a boost for the Rams. But the Cardinals have so many weapons. I'm going to go with the Cardinals on this one.
Yeah, but do they have so many weapons? They don't have Fitzy anymore because he's not signed on a team. They have Hopkins.
Yeah.
They have what? Kenny and Drake? Do they even have Kenny and Drake?
No, they've got Chase Edmonds and
yeah.
James Conner.
Oh, I forgot about that. Do they have Kenny and Drake? Where's Kenny and Drake right now?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Kenny and Drake is lost in the Vegas. He's with the Raiders now.
Oh.
Josh Jacobs and Kenny and Drake. Don't draft Josh Jacobs, apparently.
Yeah, no shit.
So, who'd you pick? Oh, you're just
Four.
examining. You're explaining. Did you say Cardinals?
Oh, yeah.
Because of their weps?
Yeah. You?
I picked the Rams because imagine how much better they would be if they had a competent quarterback. And I do believe that Matthew Stafford is a competent quarterback, but it's just never had a team around him. Matthew Stafford, by the way, was, when we were looking up MVPs earlier, he was the MVP in 2011. In the NFL, Matthew Stafford was.
Really?
On the Lions.
I
Yes.
do like Matt Stafford.
I like Matt Stafford. I liked him forever, but I'm like, and that's wild because he's been in my division. I would have loved to have Matt Stafford as a Viking. It would have been fantastic. It could, because he's, like, I don't know, a competent quarterback that can make all the throws, and he's got a little bit of gunslinger in him, and he can win games, but, well, maybe not win games. I'm really interested to see how he does on a team that's built. It's a built team. Like, if they had Matt Stafford like last year or the year before, don't you think that the Rams are like instant Super Bowl contenders? They were calling the Rams Super Bowl contenders with Goff.
Yeah.
And now they have Matt Stafford.
I think Matt Stafford is like 2 or 3 times the better quarterback than Goff.
I was ecstatic when the Lions traded for fucking Jared Goff.
Oh yeah, it basically meant that the Lions were now no longer a threat in the division.
Well, they've never been a threat.
Yeah.
But now it's just like the only thing they had going for them ever, besides Megatron when he was there. But ever since Megatron left, the only thing they've had going for them was Matt Stafford. What's that?
Barry Sanders, but whatever.
No. Since Megatron left, the only thing they've had going for them is Matt Stafford.
Yeah, and then like now Carrie
Underwood.
What, Carrie Underwood?
Yeah, is that who you're talking about?
Oh, yeah. Who's their wide receiver right now? Their wide receiver 1?
Oh, Kenyon.
No,
Kerryon Johnson. Oh, that's the running back.
That's I went Kerryon Johnson first as well, but he's not even with that team anymore, and the Eagles just waived him.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was so good that first year.
Guess not.
Huh. Well, he was good that first year. I thought. No, he actually wasn't. Well, he had 641 yards and 3 touchdowns. Nope, he's never been good. Yeah, who is their wide receiver? It's so funny because he's been so
Kenny
like not.
Golladay.
Yes, Kenny Galladay. He's been so non-existent because the team's just not a thing. But he's a really good wide receiver.
Yeah.
But I think he will. By the way, he's a giant.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that and being really upset because that means the Giants will be a little bit better.
Yeah, because he's a good player. But that's what the Lions jettison their good players.
Yeah.
Kerryon Johnson never made it big. Okay, well, okay, that's news to me because I thought he was good, but I guess he's never been good. But like Galladay and Matthew Stafford were their best players, and they're gone.
All right, man. Should we wrap this thing up?
Yeah, bro.
It's a long fucking podcast, and we both work early in the morning.
Well,
I'm
that's
getting
what-
a work email.
That's what you get when you don't podcast for a long time.
Yeah, we've been busy, man.
Like, we've been playing volleyball. You know?
Oh man, look at all these wrinkles in my fucking brow. I look old. They look like Mike. Like old
Later,
Mike.
Jeff. We're checking out. What do you mean, Mike? Regular Mike?
Yeah.
Does he have a lot of wrinkles?
No, yeah, because he's old as shit.
I'm old as shit. Look at my wrinkles.
I know.
Nothing.
I know.
That's
I know.
because my Zoom has a face filter. Eat shit.
Mike just said, "No, Nick, you look my age, and I look yours." I love giving Mike shit about age. Like that, I was waiting for the response. I see he's still. I thought he was still online, so I was like, I want to see what happens.
All right, we're wrapping it up. I've been playing the outro music for about a minute now. So what do we do? What do we say? Oh, check us out on Twitter at FBJuice, hashtag Juice Nation. Go ahead and check us out on Facebook.
Yeah, you can email us at profootballjuice@gmail.com.
Yeah, you can.
Listen
you
to our
can.
bullshit anywhere podcasts are available.
Yeah, anywhere podcasts are available. You can watch old episodes as well as this episode on YouTube.com. Did we say the thing about watching it live on Twitch already? Every time we do this.
Yeah.
I just think I did now.
Thanks to Arcadian Brewing.
Thanks to Smoky Room Films.
Thanks, Bran.
Thanks to Emily.
Thanks to Brittany.
Yep, there we go. Hashtag Brit.
Thanks to
That's a thing, isn't it? Did I just make that up? We've done that before. Or it's just Brit. I haven't put hashtag is new, right?
You didn't do that, yeah. Thanks to Big Ed for always tuning in.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
being
Thanks for the mic. Thanks for the Jeff. Thanks for the Jelms.
there. Yes.
Good
I'm
to
getting another goddamn phone call.
getting. Thanks to getting the band back together. This is a good
How
time.
many people are gonna get raped on the university campus? Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Peace.
Oh, I do hope that was the fucking end.